I'm here in Georgetown on Penang, and as I was busy walking somewhere else, I happened to find myself standing in front of the Chowrasta walk. And I've noticed this place a couple of times, and I always made a mental note that the next time I'm here, I should just walk down this short alleyway. Jalan Chowrasta. Here is the road sign. Little alleyway packed with stalls. I've never gone down there before, so I honestly don't know what's down there, but a little market street it looks like. And I'm sure we'll find all kinds of local snacks. And this is the first place that caught my eye. Hello. Good morning. Good quality Bayak Madu. So I'm not entirely sure what they are, but they sell different weights. I'm just going to get a small amount, 500 gram for 5 ringgit. Add that to my snacks for today. So could I get 100 gram? Okay. First snack of the day. Yeah, I mean, obviously it's a nut of some kind. I'm not a complete moron. I'm just like I'm 50% moron. I knew they were some kind of a nut, but I just don't know exactly what kind of a nut. I'm a nut eating a nut this morning. And I just asked him briefly, like, how do you eat them? Because I often have no idea what I'm doing. And he says, you just open them, and you can open them with your hand. So I'm going to pop one open. I'm actually kind of surprised. That nut inside there is huge, but it looks like pretty good value as far as nuts go. Yeah, quite large. Let's see how this goes. Nice and warm after he bakes them or roast, right? That's what he's doing. He's roasting nuts. After he roasts them, he puts them inside that container, a metal container, and keeps it nice and warm. So it's like freshly roasted, nice and warm. Not particularly flavorful. Not even as much flavor as a peanut, I don't think. Like a peanut actually has more flavor than this. Trying to open the next one. There you go. Yeah, it's not like a walnut. You know how like a walnut, you need a big walnut cracker to get it open. These are, you can open them much easier. Yeah, very filling. It's nice. One of the reasons I decided to scoot down this Chowrasta lane right now is when I glanced at it, it looked busy. Lots of people and everything was open. And that's, it's Sunday morning, and as I was walking along on the main street, a lot of the main streets were empty. A lot of shops were closed. And with market streets, you often don't know, like, when is the good time to go? Like early in the morning, mid-morning? Is it a night market? So when you see a market that's busy, you have to stop and check it out. Take advantage of these things when you stumble across them. This guy has a nice selection of snacks. A whole range of things you can choose from. Mushrooms. Oh, this is interesting. Kacang. Ah, peanut. I think kacang means peanut, right?
Yes, that's right.
Kacang.
Kacang.
Peanut
Barley candy.
Peanut barley candy.
Yes. Something like this. This is our signature.
Oh, that's your signature one?
Yes. We call it kacang tumbuk or crushed peanut meal.
Oh, okay.
Okay. We are using good quality peanut, freshly made every day, no preservative.
Yes,
no preservative. This is our signature.
Okay.
And we have been doing this for the past 70 over years.
Okay.
Yes. A lot of TV
I see.
Yeah, they come and interview us.
Who's the most famous person that ever came here?
Famous person, like Martin Yan. Martin Yan can cook.
Martin Yan?
Martin Yan can cook.
What does he do?
He's a food celebrity.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he have programs like Walk with Yan can cook. Yeah,
Did any movie stars come here?
Yeah, actually quite a lot.
Yeah?
But the banner over here, we only put the food celebrity.
Okay.
Ishi Harriet from UK.
Okay.
Yeah. Robert Danty. Then those are from Hong Kong. The Chulia, Hugo Leong. All these are famous personality, food personality from Hong Kong.
Oh, nice. And who is Uncle Lim? Is Uncle Lim still around? He is the founder of the company?
Yes. Uncle Lim is the founder of the company.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's right. Hold on.
I just want to try one. Which one should I try? One piece.
Okay, go for our signature. We're using our freshly made spring roll skin to wrap with the crushed candy.
So that's your signature one.
One piece is only 1.60 cents.
Could I have one?
Sure, no problem.
This stall is definitely getting a lot of attention from people walking by. Orders coming at them from all directions.
Okay.
There it is. Oops. Freshly made. Thank you. I love places where someone does a repetitive action, particularly with cooking, and you can tell they've done it tens, hundreds of thousands of times, and they have the technique down pat, and they are so good at it, they make it look easy. Thinking of that man who's making the wraps that go around the peanut barley, and he knows exactly how to put the dough on the hot plate, exactly the right pressure, spread it around, how long to leave it on there. Just does it instinctively. So yeah, I was asking the man there a little bit about the store and joking a little bit about movie stars who came here, and he told me about some of the people that are in the photographs, but to be honest, I didn't really understand what he said. The masks interfere with my ability to understand, muffles people's voices, I can't see their lips move, and even in good circumstances, I have such a hard time understanding people. Yeah, it's like, I just don't have good ears for language, I really don't. But apparently this is a very famous place, and lots of celebrities have come here and had their picture taken. He didn't want to take my picture though, I'm not a well-known celebrity. But anyway, they gave me one, fresh. Total surprise. I was expecting something hard and brittle, like peanut brittle. Tastes very much like peanut butter. That's a good thing. Much stronger flavor than the nuts that I had at the beginning. But the inside is very powdery. It's actually crushed peanuts and sweetened a little bit. And then I guess you can see the powder falling out. Yeah, I wasn't expecting that at all. Very flavorful, very sweet, tasty. I like it. But all the powder, you kind of breathe it in. You have to be careful. If you have kids and you bring these home to your kids, you'll be a very popular person that day. Very popular mother or father. You walk in the house with a bag of these. Your kids will love you. Moving along. I'm glad I only got one of those. My instinct was to get the whole box, but it's a filling snack and very sweet. So, one was very nice. I've noticed a few places like this selling calendars. Oh yeah, 2023 calendars. Huh. People are looking ahead. 2022 is challenging enough. I hardly need to think about 2023 at this point. I'll take my years one at a time these days. As I said, the year I'm in is challenging enough without thinking about the one to come. Just walking along through this market, I have to wonder why it's so popular, to be honest. I mean, the products I'm seeing here are not that unique or special. I mean, a lot of standard household goods you might find in department stores, anywhere. A little bit of fruit, some snacks, and yet it's jammed with people. I'm thinking that maybe they have really good prices. Is that why it would be, as popular as it is? I mean, look at this place. Sunday morning, people everywhere. But maybe it's just the collection of types of products, because here's food. You can get breakfast over here, and plants, household goods. So maybe by the time you put every section of the market together, people can come here for one-stop shopping. What's on the menu for breakfast, I wonder? Oh.
Yes, sir?
Is that potato?
No, it's rice cake.
Rice cake. Ah.
So that's what you want. I have some frozen. Yin Guang Qing. Yin Guang got Yin Guang. 要先生，要做好你嘅奶。nanti belum tulis juga.
Nanti yang mana? Tunggu. Tiga
pinggan. Kalau Java semua okay.
Could I get one fried rice cake?
Sorry sir, you have to wait a very long time.
Okay.
Yeah, it's quite busy.
Very busy? Okay. Yeah. I'll come back another day.
Too many people.
Too many people.
Sorry,
It's okay. The busy man. I'm shouting my questions at him. But as he explained, there's so many people waiting at tables, and I think delivery guys are there waiting to take them to houses. So I think I'd be there for a very long time. It looked good though. I really wanted to try some of that. What kind of drink is this? Soya milk. Soya milk. Ah.
Lão đó bị khoa đó. U hàng với hàng. Lão đó bị
Chị lấy hả?
Bây giờ có nó khoa. Very nice one tonight.
Yeah, could I try one?
Yeah.
Not, is this cold?
Yeah, warm.
Warm.
I would like cold one.
Okay.
Yeah.
One sweet a little bit.
Yes, please. Yes, sweet is good. And how much is it?
3 ringgit.
3 ringgit.
Yep. Đã kia姐姐喺吹喎，我自己咪收啦，大哥。Yes, 3 ringgit.
3 ringgit.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Yep, see you. Where do you come from?
I'm from Canada.
Canada. Yes,
Canada.
very good country.
Yeah. So here I managed to get a snack. I've got a drink. This is some kind of soy milk. And they have both warm and cold. So these bottles are warm, and then they have iced there. And yeah, I need the iced version. Yeah, you can also get it in a plastic bag to go. I saw someone doing that. And again, I was watching him. He's so skilled at pouring it into the bag and then wrapping it up and giving it to the customer because he does it so often, right? Yeah, so as usual, I have to find a place where I can enjoy this without causing trouble or getting in someone's way. I don't know, maybe I can stand right here. I was editing a video this morning, and I was joking and not joking at the same time that when you come to a market, you really should bring your own chair, like one of those collapsible camping stools, because I always need a place to sit down, and I can never find one. So if I had my own chair, you know, I'd just pop it open, sit down, and relax right here. But I have to stand. Luckily, this is a very easy to sample. I think I just have to unscrew the lid. Success, got that done. Nice. Soy milk, you know. When I ask people what things are and they tell me, I don't generally trust my understanding of what the answer is. Like what I end up with could be anything. I have no idea. But I mean, it looked like soy milk, and I think he said soy milk, and I can confirm it tastes like soy milk. And they definitely have the idea here that foreigners don't like things to be sweet. They're used to, you know, people like me showing up, and they always confirm whether you want sweetener or not. And to be honest, these days I do want it because I want as many calories as possible. And he did add some sweetener to it, but not very much. It tastes fairly unsweetened to me. Glad I went for the cold. Yeah. I've just about reached the end of this little alley that they call Chowrasta Walk. But I don't know whether it connects with a larger market street there or not. I'll find out after I enjoy my soy milk. I didn't set off with this idea, but this is clearly evolving into a series of 5 snacks. So let's call this, whoa, this might be number 4 right here. So let's call this the 5 snack challenge at Chowrasta Walk. I'm up to number 3, right? Kind of the walnut, the nut that I started with, the peanut brittle wrap, like a spring roll wrap around peanut brittle, powdered peanut brittle, and soy milk. All very good. And there's something over here that caught my eye. Oh, okay, just their basic morning porridge. And that might be more than I want for a snack right now. But it looks like it's a famous stall, right? They have a newspaper article there featuring them. So someone thought it was good enough to come here and take pictures and interview them and write an article about it. If there were tables where I could sit down, I would try it, but there's nowhere to sit. There might be a bit too much. I have to assume that a lot of these people are bringing food home, like that porridge there. They're probably taking it, and then they live right in this neighborhood, and they're going to take it home. Well, I think I found snack number 4, something called Tuck Key, and let's go chat with this guy, see if I can find out what it is. It's some sort of meat, of course. Wow, this is pricey stuff, so this may not be my next snack. Very special occasion, 500 grams for 50 ringgit. A kilogram, so I guess you're expected to buy a lot of this stuff, like half a kilo or a kilo at a time. And I don't really need that much. Can I buy just one small piece? Like, yeah, just one piece like that.
3 ringgit.
3 ringgit? Okay, because I saw I don't need 1 kilogram. Thank you.
Thank you.
What is it made out of? Is it pork?
Pork.
Pork. And is there something special about the ingredients or how you make it?
Chinese New Year.
Oh, Chinese New Year?
This one famous.
Famous for that, okay. Okay. It's not Chinese New Year yet.
Normal one.
Yeah, normal day. Okay.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you. All right, coming out of the end of the market. Oh, thank you. You're welcome. Okay, so there's more Market Street here, but there's a bit more room to breathe now that I'm out here. I see a little area over here. Maybe I can duck in, get some space, and enjoy snack number 4. Oh, didn't find a place to sit down, but got a place to lean, and that's just as good. Wow. People go to markets for pleasure, right? It's part of their everyday routine to do for fun. I managed to turn it into an endurance exercise. Going to the market is like an endurance sport for me. Wow, okay, so I bought into something really special here without realizing it. So this is Tuck Key Meat Floss, it says on there. And I noticed that across the street from me, there's a big shop there, Tuck Key as well. So that's probably the name of this type of food, not the store itself or the stall. Tuck Key, delicious pork meat. And on the packaging, they have a whole bunch of things they could click, like they could tick. Could be pork meat floss, chicken meat floss, spicy meat floss, tuna fish floss, crispy meat floss. Ingredients, pork or chicken, sesame oil, sugar, salt, soy, sauce, and spices. No preservatives or coloring. Keep in a cool, dry place. I think they're connected because it says here, Tuck Key Delicious Pork Meat. And it says that over there at that shop as well, so it's the same place. Anyway, look at that fancy packaging. It's like a present. As he said, it's kind of a special thing for Chinese New Year. And we're nowhere near Chinese New Year. But I guess it's a delicacy, a holiday food. Well, I'm going to desecrate their, very exotic special food by telling you, tastes like bacon. I feel like I'm having a slice of Canadian bacon. Sweet bacon, it's sweetened. Because if you have bacon in Canada with your breakfast, it would be salty. This is, it's probably salt in there, but it's sweetened. It's really good though. Hello.
Hello. Morning.
Morning.
How are you?
I'm okay.
Where do you come from?
Canada. Do you work here in the market?
Yeah.
Your job here?
Yeah, right here.
Oh, over there. Okay.
How are you? Okay.
Yeah, I'm good.
Are you with family?
No, I'm just traveling around by myself.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
What's your name?
Douglas.
Oh, Douglas. Nice
Douglas.
name. I am from India.
From India?
Yeah. Okay,
But-
here. My name's Seth.
But were you born in India or born here?
No, born in India.
You were born there? Oh,
I am
okay.
Indian citizen.
Because there's many Indian people here, but
Yeah.
they're from Malaysia.
Yeah.
But you're from India.
Yeah.
What part of India?
Chennai, south.
Oh, Chennai. Okay. So
Yeah, here where you stay.
here, Airbnb near Comtar Tower,
Oh.
kind of that neighborhood.
Oh.
So I have to walk a little bit to come here.
Stay alone?
Yeah, alone. Yeah. Did you buy fish or something?
No. This is my thing.
Oh,
thing.
you.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
when it's duty.
Yeah, I guess because of all the water and the fish, you need rubber boots, and
Oh,
you have to dress special for the market.
Yeah.
Okay.
This one apron.
Oh, the apron, because you cut up the fish.
Yeah.
And
No. Coconut.
Oh, you're with coconut.
Coconut.
Oh, not in the fish market.
No.
Oh,
Coconut.
okay.
Nice
Cool.
meeting you, huh?
Yeah, you too.
Why are you standing here?
I'm making a video.
Oh, yeah.
See my camera?
Oh, yeah.
Right there.
Oh.
I'm trying special food,
Oh, yeah.
and then I talk about the food. I have a YouTube channel,
Oh, yeah.
so it's with me.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you. Oh, Planet, huh? Doug, huh? Okay.
Planet Doug, because my name is Douglas.
Yeah. Nice name. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, you too. Yeah, have a good day.
Yeah. Have a nice day, huh?
I will.
Okay, have a nice day.
You too.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
I go to Boss.
Oh, yeah. You got
Okay,
to.
huh? See you, huh?
All right.
Okay,
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
An interesting chat. It's funny how when you're in another country, you just can't help but make assumptions all the time. I'm here outside a fish market. I was going to comment on that because with my usual style, I always pick the wrong place to sit, the wrong place to eat or drink anything. And here I am sampling one of the more exotic, not exotic, I'm looking for a special word for this. It's special. It's a luxurious kind of snack. And yet I'm being like overwhelmed with the smell of fish, right, from the fish market. So it's not the best place to appreciate kind of a classy local delicacy. That's the word I'm looking for. It's like a delicacy, but of course I eat it in the middle of, fish aroma. So I'm here thinking about the fish market. This man goes walking by me and he has, rubber boots on and everything, and I assume he must have been working in the fish market.
Sorry for the disturbance.
It's okay.
Maybe I like Canada.
Okay.
I want to work in Canada. How do I apply?
Well, a lot of people ask me that question, but I don't know the answer. It's just a normal thing with immigration and work permit and visa. You just have to.
Formalities, huh?
It's hard to do. I haven't lived in Canada for a long time. That's another common. People do ask me a lot about how to go to Canada to get a job, hoping that I might have some inside information, but I generally don't. But I was just saying, I just assumed he was working in the fish market, and I think I said something to him about that, and then he would just nod and say, yeah. So I assume he's confirming. And then I find out later, no, he doesn't work in the fish market at all. He chops up coconuts. So he's from somewhere else, but I'm just saying you have to be careful about making assumptions because you're almost always wrong. I'm always wrong. And of course, he said he was from India, from Chennai. And when he said he was, Indian, I just assumed a Malaysian Indian. But he was actually, he's a citizen of India. And yeah, I assume, I was going to ask him how he came here, why, family connections, like how does a man from Chennai end up selling coconuts in Georgetown? All right, that's an interesting journey. But I often ask people these questions, and I often don't get an answer that I understand. The details get murky somehow, so quite often I don't ask these questions, just because I usually end up having to ask follow-up question, asking for clarification, more clarification, and even at the end of this long interrogation on my part, at the end I still have no idea what the answer is. That happens all the time. So I kind of, sometimes I just don't even ask anymore. This is really good. And the packaging, right? Very, very luxurious packaging. It's funny that he asked me, I was chatting with that man, and he kind of looks at me, he pauses and says, "So why are you standing here?" Sort of like, why are you just standing here in the middle of nowhere? I think just as I'm curious about him, local people here will be curious about me, foreigners like me, because we do weird things and they're trying to figure out who we are, like to put us in a category. And the number one question is always relative to me being alone. That's the first question generally, like, are you alone? Because that's very puzzling to them, like where's your family, where are your friends? They feel so sad to see me standing here all alone, and they assume I must have family somewhere, and they're doing something else, And then he figures out that I'm here alone, and that doesn't really compute, It's like that doesn't really make sense to him probably. And the next question is like, okay, you're alone, but why are you standing here? Like, why are you standing here? And then I tried to point out the camera, but it's so small, he didn't even see it. He had no idea there was a camera there. Wash it down with some soy milk. What could be better than that? Pretty sure I'm not going to find snack number 5 here, but since I mentioned the fish market, I thought, why not go for a little stroll through here? Oh, look at that. Different varieties of shrimp. I know nothing about seafood. Oh, and squid. Shrimp and squid. Oh, those are some impressive fish. Look at that. Yeah, and this is what I thought. The man that I was chatting with from Chennai, I thought this was his job. And that's why he was wearing rubber boots, because they have to use a lot of water, cleaning in the fish market, as you can see, these guys over here. So you'd probably have to wear rubber boots. Yeah, pretty small market. The Chowrasta fish market. Fish markets generally are active early in the morning. I'll bet a lot of these were filled with fish this morning, and they're already sold out. People come to the fish market very early. They run on a different schedule. okay. Looks like this whole building is beside the Chowrasta walk that I was just going down. I'm just inside the building that was beside the alleyway. And it's vegetable market. And perhaps my friend from Chennai was here at some kind of a coconut place. Yeah, I feel bad when, like when he asked me about going to Canada to work, and then I basically tell him I can't really help him. I mean, he would probably assume, you know, logically that I'm just sort of brushing him off, you know, like maybe I could help him, but I'm deciding, nah, I don't want to bother. So I tell him I can't help him, I don't know anything. But the truth is, I really don't know. You know, as far as I know, you want to work in another country, you just have to go to the embassy, go to an agent, ask what is required, get the proper paperwork and documents, and maybe get a lawyer, immigration lawyer, and yeah, it's just a long process, different for every country, and I have no idea what the process would be for Canada. I don't know anything about it. I assume it'd be very, very difficult anyway. I found some stairs, very exciting. It doesn't take much to make me happy. Soy milk, bacon, and stairs taking me to a higher vantage point. Yeah, I'm all the way back at the very beginning of Chowrasta Walk. There's the nut vendor over there. Wonder how much higher I can go. Wonder if the upper floors are open to me. Let's find out. Shopping mall up here. That's cool. Up here, I'm right beside the main sign for Walk at Chowrasta. Chowrasta Walk. Yeah. I don't understand this structure though. Like, what is this thing over here? What does it do? I mean, it's a lot of metal, but I can't imagine what its function is. This giant rooftop structure. This appears to be as high as you go in this building. There's a gym up here on the top floor, and then there's a big open air space here. Nothing here. I'm just wondering whether I can get another view off the top of the roof on this side. Perhaps this was all part of a market system as well. Oh yeah, okay, look at that. Comtar Tower. Oh, and there's Prang In Mall, where I was the other day. And I think I might be able to retrace my steps and go all the way back to the beginning of the fish market, just walk across the roof here. Oh, I wonder if this will give me another view of the Chowrasta Walk. No. Nah. Rooftops. Like I said, these giant metal glass structures. Feels like it has to have some sort of a function, but I don't know what it could be. If all you wanted was a roof, it seems quite elaborate just to keep away the rain. I seem to have ended up in a parking garage, and the elevator is under maintenance, so I found the stairs. As I thought, came down out of the parking garage, and I'm back at the fish market. A couple of the stalls are still open, but slowly closing. You can walk through a fish market as carefully as you like, but I guarantee you, your feet are going to be wet and stink like fish by the time you come out. There's nothing you can do about that. So, still more or less within the Chowrasta walk area, and I still need one more snack. Snack number 5. What I really wanted was some of that breakfast where the guy told me they were too busy. Well, not too busy, he wasn't sending me away. He was just telling me that I'd have to wait a very long time. Oh, I think my battery died mid-hunt there for my 5th snack, because I came back to where this guy was making this little breakfast. I've already forgotten what it is. Fried rice cake. And when I came here before, he said he was like too busy, or not too busy, but he said that it would take a long time. I'd have to wait a long time. And as I was passing, I thought I'd just take a chance and ask him, what about now? And he seemed a bit reluctant, but he kind of looked at me and was, okay, you know. And then we had to talk about what I wanted, how spicy, and I just said normal. And he said, okay, 1 standard. Okay, you go sit down. So I just have to have faith that something is going to work out here. And again, the way these places work, all these stalls on the outside, they sell the food, but all these tables are owned by a drinks place. So in order to sit at a table to eat, you basically rent the table by buying a drink. And I bought a milk tea. So I get to enjoy that while I wait for my standard, my breakfast standard. 1 standard, he said, coming right up. Milk tea, and I didn't specify less sweet, more sweet, whatever. I just got standard. Standard milk tea, standard fried rice cake. It's pretty sweet. Strong tea flavor too. 2 ringgit for the tea. 4 ringgit for my breakfast, if and when it shows up. The food came a lot faster than I anticipated, and I missed the moment of delivery on video. My camera wasn't running. I didn't see it being picked up, and yeah, a man brought it over, and I have no idea who that guy was. But yeah, there it is. It's not a very large dish. But I guess for, yeah, 4 ringgit. That's, yeah, seems like an appropriate amount for 4 ringgit. I'm still playing mental catch-up when it comes to the currency. I don't have an instant idea of how much 4 ringgit is, 20 ringgit, 15, you know. At first I thought, oh, 4 ringgit, that's a lot for something like this. But then I thought, oh, 4 ringgit, that's less than $1. Okay, you know, my brain is all mixed up about the currencies. I think I was thinking 400 baht or something like that instead of 4 ringgit. All right. Whew, snack number 5. Funny thing is, considering my situation and my mental state right now, I was listening to a podcast from Radiolab this morning, and the podcast was all about sound and noise, where, you know, sound is something we listen to, and if you know, sound is just sound. If you're listening to music, that's sound. But if it's something you don't want in your life, then it becomes noise. And the whole podcast was about studies being done, people who have developed medical conditions of you know, absurdly high reactions to sound, where they get ill because of noise. You know, noise makes them sick, things like that. And it was basically about noise in the modern world. You know, how much noise is too much? And I am drowning in noise right now. Ever since I walked into this market, it's just been insanely loud. But I think, you know, people in the Chinese community tend to like it that way. Like, a lot of hullabaloo is a good thing. You don't want to enjoy your meal in deathly silence or anything like that, like we Westerners like to do. They like a little bit of sound, a little bit of noise, a little bit of activity. And at Chowrasta, you get that in spades. All right, let's dive in here, in the middle of all this sound. Yeah, that's nice. When I first saw this, I thought it was potatoes, but it's rice cake that's been chopped up into cubes and then fried. Yep. And the rest of it, eggs, I think. There's eggs in here, and probably some beef or some kind of chopped up meat of some kind, maybe. But for 4 ringgit, you're probably not getting meat. Nice flavor. I like this a lot. And I saw a sign there, what it's called. I don't know how to pronounce it, of course. Kuikak. Kuihkak. Kuikak. Good spicing, really nice. Perfect for snack number 5. It's like a good breakfast. Place like this, I feel guilty sitting taking up a whole table for just one person. So I'm always scanning the crowd, looking for someone who needs a table. And whenever I make eye contact, I kind of indicate, you know, you can join me if you wish. But so far, no takers. This is nice. No, thank you. Another thought that I had walking through this area is how different it is for me personally compared to being in Thailand, just because of language. Not everyone here speaks English fluently, but obviously most people do. And even those who don't speak English know quite a bit. Anyway, I can communicate with them. And then because of that, because English is one of the languages of Malaysia, I don't feel self-conscious about using English, so I'll just walk up to people and just launch right into English. I'm okay doing that. I just walk up to them, ask them a question in English, and then because of that, I have a lot more freedom. You know, I can just do a lot more things here than I could do in Thailand because of the language barrier. And for me in Thailand, and that's it. The end of the Chowrasta Walk 5-snack challenge. Yeah, that last snack was great. I could go back and have it again. That was really tasty and filling, even though I could have 2 or 3 of them. But while just as I was ending my meal there, I started chatting with a young man sitting at a table beside me. And he spoke perfect English with an American accent. I assumed he was American, but he's actually Filipino-Chinese, he said. He's from the Philippines, but he went to university in the States and speaks English perfectly. He works here for a timber company, which surprised me because I didn't know that. As I said to him, I didn't realize that timber was a big industry here. And he says it's huge. It's a huge industry in Malaysia. So there you go. But anyway, he ordered the same dish that I did, and he was telling me all the ingredients in it, and he said there was radish, a lot of radish in it, which I didn't detect any radish, but probably even if there was, I wouldn't even notice it. But yeah, radish in there as well in snack number 5. I'm right back at the peanut brittle place, and look at that, look at the crowd. I was lucky to get even one piece there. Such a popular place that you have to stand in line to get your peanut brittle, especially if you want it inside a fresh wrap, because I think they made mine fresh for me. That was very good. Looks like they do a roaring business Sunday morning. And that is it for my 5-snack challenge at Chowrasta Walk. And I'll see you in the next video.